Hey everybody! First of all, I would like to say Merry Christmas. This is getting uploaded after Christmas. That is beside the point. I got a new camera for Christmas! Yay! I'm so excited because listen, I have been talking about elevating my content creation. I got a lot of big events coming up this year, babe. I'm going to the WWE holiday tour. YEET. I'm going to the Royal Rumble in February. And listen, your girl's trying to get to WrestleMania. But I'm also going to the DreamCon gaming convention, anime and gaming convention. I'm probably gonna end up at Easy Ball again this year, so this is going to come to great use. But with that also comes goldfish content, because you know, your girl is a goldfish mother to the day she die. I love my fishies. And makeup content, which is what we're gonna be getting into today. Because your girl got some new makeup. I got the curve case, the TikTok shop curve case made by Mitchell. I got a whole bunch of eyelashes. I got some new eyeliner. We have some stuff to work with. But while I do my makeup today, I'm gonna talk to y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some of my opinions. I'm gonna answer some questions y'all gave me. Get to know me a little bit better for the girly pops and the guy pops that do not know me like that, and anybody in between. I love all my people. Yeah, we're gonna just jump right on into it, actually. First, we're going to go in with the NYX Brow Glue. This is my holy grail. I'm also going to be using this as my little mini mirror while I talk to you guys. So, we're gonna start off nice and easy. How did I get into wrestling? I used to watch wrestling when I was young, okay? I stopped watching after I got a random crippling fear of broken bones. I know what caused it, but I don't know why it exactly correlated with wrestling. I mean, like, anything can happen in a wrestling match, you know what I mean? So, like, that's why it correlated. But yeah, so I was into it when I was young, would watch it with my dad and my family and things like that. I stopped watching for a little bit. I just recently, within like the last 2 to 3 years, have gotten into it super heavy again. Thank you to my wonderful sister. My whole family really watches it, but my sister, like, be in her bag about wrestling. I got back into wrestling because of her, but it was specifically because of that fucking bloodline story, babe. Nothing beats that. Like, are we for real? I literally was like completely entranced by like Jay and Roman and Jimmy, and like that whole dynamic there had me gagged. It's just so good, so cinematic. I love it. So that's how I got into wrestling. I've been into it, but now I'm in it for life. I mean, like, what can I really say? Time skip a little bit. I discovered wrestling, you know, I'm watching it not as heavy in the beginning, just because I still actively have this fear, but I'm putting it to the side for my peoples. I love my peoples, okay? Rewind. I was watching it on and off, so like I knew what was going on in the story, but I wasn't tuned in every week, like type of thing. Like I was just engaged, but I wasn't fully locked in with wrestling. So I'm starting to get more and more sucked in by everything going on. Like Roman and Jay, just what they had going on was doing it for me. I don't know. That's really it. There's no other story to it. Now you see, I can't go a day. Honestly, I can't go 5 minutes without speaking about wrestling. So we just love it here. We all love that for me. To keep it short and sweet, that's how I got where I am now. Yeah. Next question is, what inspired you to get into content creation, and when did you get into wrestling? That falls back on what I just answered, but content creation has been kind of like, I don't even know how I got here. I know that when I was younger, not even younger, a few years back, I randomly had a viral moment with another popular content creator. And it was all because I thought I was funny as hell. I guessed it on a live. And at this time, he had like a crush, not really a crush, on this other content creator, and he had talked about it on like his spam like private account, and I just randomly put up a TikTok of this girl while I'm guesting on his live, and it was all history from there. That's where I gained random followers from, and like that was just a period of my life. Yep, that was exactly how I got into content creation, because I'm like, well, I do make a lot of jokes and do a lot of different things. Like, I have a lot of different interests and stuff like that. So I was like, let me just do my thing. Let me just be me. See where it gets me. And now I'm here talking about wrestling and doing makeup and loving goldfish. You see what I mean? It's all there. It's so many different interests, but I'm not mad at it because it is so me. I have to share with y'all, just so y'all are very aware, who my favorite wrestlers are, because I get asked this quite often. I could say I don't know, but my top 5. Ooh, I'm about to switch this list up so many different times. Jay and Jimmy, Rhea, Roman. It's Naomi and Nia Jax are tied for me. I love me some Nia Jax, and I love me some Naomi. Those are probably my favorite wrestlers. I love a lot of different wrestlers as well. Wrestling is so fun to watch. And it's so like the stories that they tell and all of the different things that can get you sucked into wrestling. Pause. I just love it. It just makes my day better. I wish I had more time to like actually fully get into some of the lore of some of the stuff that I missed before I got like heavy into wrestling. But your girl work a full-time job and I work all the damn time. So the only reason I'm off today is because it's Christmas. I'm not even lying. The next question was asked for a very specific reason, and I'm going to give it all the time and attention. What are my thoughts on Dirty Dom, Dominic Mysterio? Como me says, like, I like him. I hate his storyline right now. Well, is it really his storyline? The storyline he's a part of, I hate it with my whole entire soul. But I do like him. I like the super heel in him. And he looked good. Hello. I can't really be mad at him. But I'ma just need them to give him a solo push expeditiously. Because he deserves it. I think he's done enough in his career, especially with how young he is, to where he deserves a really good and effective solo push. Like I said, I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him being in the fucking Judgment Day. I'm just sick of the Judgment Day. You know what that means? Bald head Triple H, get to cooking. I wanna see a belt around his waist really quick, cause I'm sick of it. Brows are done. I just used the MAC 24-hour Studio Fix concealer. I don't use any like actual product on my brows other than that NYX glue that I showed you guys earlier. For me, I always do eyebrows first, then conceal my eyes, then I jump right into eyeshadow, because if I have any fall off or anything fun and glorious that could be that, I just get rid of it and then do my base. You feels me? I have no inspo for my eyeshadow look. That's awkward. But we gonna make something shake. I'm feeling colorful. Am I feeling colorful? I'm feeling colorful. Let's be colorful. Do I feel colorful? I'm gonna do brown. Fuck it, we gonna do brown. So the next topic someone wanted me to speak on, and I think this is a very, very good topic to talk about. My thoughts on Raw getting moved to Netflix. Because that's literally all that we've been hearing for the last 2 months. Raw's moving to Netflix. What are my thoughts? What are my opinions? I think if they do it correctly and Netflix has their shit together, let me firmly say that, because Netflix can be a huge part of the problem here. We've seen what happened during that Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. So let's not, I just don't want to repeat that, because I know a lot of people are going to be tuned in for this. I want to actually watch it. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be getting interrupted every 2 seconds just because they can't, you know, keep up with the amount of people that are watching. Like I said, we have a lot of good fights. What do we have? We have Seth and CM Punk, Rhea and Liv. I'm very much Team Rhea, by the way. Team Rhea till the day I die, actually. Logan Paul wants Gunther's title. Get somebody else to do it. Who else we got? That's all that's confirmed right now, I think. I could be so wrong. No, Kevin and Cody, which, hey Kevin, KO, my brother, you are on one right now, but I fully support you in that. I'm not even mad at you, so continue to do your thing. If it means you get the title off of Cody Rhodes, and I love Cody Rhodes, mind you, I'm all for it. Like I said, they let Cody finish his damn story and there ain't been a peep since then. Like I said, they're flopping on, Triple H is flopping on some of these stories that could be so excellent. And right now he's just making them so not. So there's that. What else? I think Otis and Chad Gable should get a fight, by the way. Cause their beef has been going on a long while. A long while. And I feel like we have yet to witness Otis actually lose his shit. Chad's running around with the Make America Great Again bunch, and I just don't, I'm just not, no. Because what is cute about that, really? I think that they could do so much with Alpha Academy. Truly. And they just have to give them that push. So, I will be sat and I will be tuned in for Raw on Netflix. That is January 6th, by the way. Make sure you're seated. Now, this last question is a good one because it's something that needs to be discussed. And y'all gonna be mad at me. Truly, I don't give a single fuck. Y'all wanna know what my experience has been as a female wrestling fan? Let me start off by saying, people are very strange in the world. In any space that is male dominant, they will make you aware when you are a woman in a man space. Let me say that right now. So, a lot of my wrestling opinions have been silenced since being a wrestling female fan. But that does not mean that that has made me like or dislike wrestling anymore, because I already know what this was all about coming into it. I haven't had too many like bad experiences yet. The only like thing that I've really had is just weird men. The weird DMs, the weird responses when I post media on Twitter, like stuff like that. Just immediately having to like block people because it's like, what tempted you to say that? And like I said, they think it's so funny. That's what gets me. Like, I literally had somebody quote one of my posts. I was wearing some J merch, and I made like a post like, you know, flexing my YEET merch because I love it here. And this guy quoted it with Roman. You know, remember when Roman was cutting that promo and he was like, and it's like doing missionary every night, back to back, right? So like they did that, and I'm just sitting here like, the fuck does that really mean? That was probably the most irritating one out of them all, because I was just kind of like, what tempted you? People are just strange. Let's just be real. People are strange. So far it's been all right. I can't complain too bad, but I fear it's gonna get worse. And that sucks, but that's also life. So there's them apples. I just went in with my Juvia's Place coffee shop palette. I just keep forgetting to tell you guys. I'm gonna go in with my super duper dark brown in this palette. Right in my crease right here. And we gonna go dark. Because I kind of want to do like a dark lid moment. Because I don't do them that often. But I don't do them that often for a reason. So I'm going to tread very lightly. Now, I'm going to share with you guys a little bit about how I got into goldfish keeping and things like that. Because goldfish keeping is a very big part of my life. Along with wrestling and just the work that I do in my real life. So, I've been keeping goldfish for literally, it's a journey. It's been a journey, but I got goldfish probably 7 years ago. And mind you, I'm 21. So I had to have been like 13, 14 years old. And I got gifted a 10-gallon tank by my mom, and I had one single fish in this tank, and it was an angelfish, and his name was Stitch. Stitch is still alive to this day, by the way. And like I said, Stitch is not a goldfish, but Stitch was my first fish. Very cute guy. Love him to death. He's blind now because his wife beat him the fuck up, but it happens, sadly. I did what I could trying to prevent it, even separated them, but by the time I separated them, the damage was done. So, it started out with an angelfish, and then I ended up upgrading Stitch into a 20-gallon tank with Lilo, which was his boo thing that beat him the fuck up. And then I got one common goldfish, like the standard goldfish you usually see. And one goldfish turned into 3. And then I got gifted a 40-gallon tank for my Christmas gift years and years back. Then that's when the obsession bloomed. So then I had 3 single fin goldfish. I had 2 commons, a comet, and then I ended up getting a ranchu, which is a fancy goldfish. You're technically not supposed to house them together because ranchus swim way slower than single fin goldfish, but that's a conversation for another day because I know y'all don't know about that. But we'll get into those facts another day. I got this ranchu from a local fish store in Ohio. And this ranchu had a parasite and wiped out all of my fish that I had had for like 4 years. And I was tore up, and like this is all in the midst of while I'm getting ready for a vacation in like my first trip to Texas. I was going to an ATEEZ concert, and like literally I'm trying to treat my fish for like a parasite. The ranchu died. Like the ranchu was the host of the parasite. That fish died. Then all my other fish literally just started dropping like flies, and like so these were some pretty big like goldfish. Like I'd had these suckers for a while. That was very sad. And once all those fish died, I just completely stopped goldfish keeping. Like it tore me up. Like young Lonnie she was sick. I was upset for valid reason. Like it really sucked. So I was out of goldfish keeping for a hot minute, and then I just recently got back into it, like say 2 or 3 years ago. So now, mind you, I have a 75-gallon to my right, 75-gallon to my left, 3 110-gallon stock ponds full of goldfish, 30-gallon tank with Stitch, and some of his little small fish friends that don't disturb him because, like I said, he is blind. I have a 55-gallon tank with cichlids, angelfish, silver dollars, plecos, bichers, just a lot. I got a lot of fish. I love fish. But goldfish are like my truest loves. I love them so dearly. When I say goldfish content, I mean like me like scrubbing tanks down, showing you guys fish. I plan to get into breeding coming into the new year. I just wasn't prepared for it at the end of this year. Like I didn't have what I needed, but now, like I said, my fish room's almost fully complete. I have a big 6-foot industrial rack with a whole bunch of like ponds and stuff on it for when I start displaying like baby fish and selling them and things like that. So I have so much coming next year, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna make time for it because I want to make time for it. Like, sometimes you really just can't make time for stuff, and like that's completely understandable. Like it just happens like that because life can get wicked real quick. Y'all are gonna see. So, if any of y'all like goldfish or want goldfish, let me know. And we can discuss some things. Dark eye moments. Feeling kinda cutie. Y'all said just keep it matte. I'm gonna pass on glitter this time. So I just did like a light brown and then into a dark brown on the lid. This is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I just got this. I just got this. As you see, it's fucking halfway empty, but that's not the point. The point of the matter is, I was an Alpha girly. Their primer. Like I said, before I got this job, I couldn't afford nothing. That sounds crazy, but I work so much at this job, I can quite literally get the stuff that I need. So that makes me feel very good because it gets rough out here. Let me tell you all a little bit about me so we can get to know each other a little bit. We can talk to each other. I'm 21. My birthday is July 7th. I sadly live in Ohio. I hate it here so bad, but hopefully that won't be for much longer. I like goldfish, I like wrestling, and I also can rap. That's something not many know about me because I'm technically a retired rapper at the young age of 21. I just have recently only been posting freestyles and stuff like that. I used to make music with my dad, but I fell out of it just because I was in school, and like I said, I had to work and things like that, and that was just one of those things that I just did not have the time for. Sadly, now my dad has passed. My dad passed late June this year. So I'm trying to get back into it, you know, to continue the legacy, because my dad did do music and stuff like that, and he was very good at it, very talented guy. Yeah, so like I said, work full-time job, I can rap, all that fun, glorious stuff. So yeah, that's the surface level of me. If you ask me anything deeper than that, I might cry, okay? So now you want to let your primer dry. Please let your primer dry, because if you don't, what are you really doing for yourself? Nothing. So we're gonna let this dry down, and I'm gonna tell you guys about what it's been like working retail this glorious holiday season. It has been horrific, actually. So I'm a manager at my job. I left that part out, but I work in management. I'm the youngest person in that whole entire store. Not in just management, in the whole store. So you gotta think, anytime somebody has like an issue and I come waltzing my happy ass up, they're like, "This is your manager?" Whoa! Hold on a minute. Don't get crazy now, because we can get real wicked real quick. And I promise you do not want these problems. But I've been called out my name. I've been called a bitch, said fuck you. Somebody tried to hit me with a car, but like that wasn't technically, I didn't do nothing to get that. I was pushing carts in and they tried to run me over. But you know, that's just that's life. So I want to get out of retail really bad. This specific retail really bad. But I would like to run my own business, a fish store. Are we shocked? But like I said, I'm trying to find something that kind of like caters to everything I like, because I will dead ass open up a fish store and call that shit the Uso Penitentiary. I would totally incorporate, I would find a way to incorporate wrestling into my fish store. If that means that I got a pond that's wrestling themed, I don't give a damn. I have a display tank with all these fish named after wrestlers. I will make something shake. And everybody's gonna just have to like it or hate it. I don't really give a damn. But I bet you, people will be seated. I'm dry. I'm a little tacky, but I'm dry. So now I'm going to go in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Yeah, Beauty Guru. And this is in shade 6W2 Nutmeg. I love this foundation. I don't care. I am obsessed with this foundation. I got this foundation when I worked at Ulta. Every makeup girly has once in their lifetime worked at an Ulta or a Sephora or something like that. I too have lived that lore. Like I said, this foundation has got me through a lot of conventions and a lot of just shit. And she will forever be behind me. So I'm gonna go in with this. Yes, this foundation is glorious. I love it. I'm not I didn't used to be what they would call it in like Ulta or like other places is prestige makeup. I didn't used to be somebody that wore a lot of like prestige makeup, but hey, depending on what brands you're shopping, you kind of get your bang for your buck. I'm not gonna say nay, but if you're not somebody that like does makeup all the time, or you're not trying to like, I guess quote unquote do the most, then stick with what you got, babe. Don't let them try to force you to get expensive makeup. Like, I remember I used to get so mad because like people would come in saying what they were looking for, what price range they were in, and they were always trying to force feed like all the expensive shit down people's throats. And I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing to these people right now? Because they just said that they had a budget and you gonna recommend them all the stuff that is extremely, mind you, out of their budget. Because when you buy foundations and stuff like this Estee Lauder one, you can spend $40 to $50 on just that. Hey, who the hell am I? I just worked there. So now I'm going back in with my 24-hour studio fix. This is in NC50, by the way. Love it. I love this. This is also my holy grail, and I also got put onto this working at Ulta. So I don't want to tell you to get you some, but get you some, because ooh, I put way too much right there. That's how he felt? I guess it is. So I always do my regular shade of concealer underneath my eyes, on my forehead and stuff like that. I always go in with a lighter one too, just for a little bit of brightening. And I put that closest underneath my in my inner corner, and I mix it in my other spots, and then just a teeny tiny bit on the tip of my nose. Another thing I probably should talk about, how long I've been doing makeup. I've been doing makeup since I was 15. Now, my dad was real strict about makeup. So when I say I was doing makeup at 15, I mean I was wearing clear mascara at 15. That was it. He was not a fan at all. So I was doing like the clear mascara, and you know, I was rocking that as best as I could, because you know it gets real wicked. It gets real wicked when you need a little bit of something over some, you know, acne at that age, and you can't use it because you'll never hear the end of it. So I started doing makeup then, but as I got older, I just continued, and I happened to get, not to toot my own horn, but I got pretty good at it. I used to do a lot more colorful looks, like a lot. But as I'm getting older, I'm kind of getting out of that. But like you catch me on a good day, and I'll eat down. I'll do some crazy too. Hopefully, I get back into that bag, because like I said, it's something. Colored makeup is something I'm actually pretty good at. Y'all will just have to encourage me to do it. Ha ha ha. I love a little bit of motivation. It helps every time. So now I'm just blending my concealer out. And I am going to go in with this curve case after this, because I got to use it. I don't usually use it, so if it fucks up my whole vibe, then oh well. It happens. You know, that's why you try new things. So you can find out if you love or hate it, you know? Some of the other stuff that's really fun that I can do. I can do hair. I can install wigs. I can do braids. Stuff like that. I used to do it way more. I don't do it as much as I used to, being I don't have the time. You're going to learn. You're going to learn a lot from me. I will say a lot of the time, I don't have time to do things. Like the time I used to have when I was barely working, like, you know, part-time, stuff like that. Take me back to those days, because I missed those days. But working has taught me a lot in my life, so I can't be too mad at it. Curve case, baby. And you want to know what's so weird? This actually smells so good. Let me open it so y'all can see it. Ooh, it smells like baby powder. Like, it's really good. I'm probably gonna go in with this shade. Fuck it, we ball. Ooh, that's a nice color. Ooh, hold on, bitch. Okay. She's tea. Don't drop. I need that mirror. Let's keep doing what we're doing then. Going in on all the places that I usually do. Man, the dogs are killing me. They're killing me. Now I'm going to go in and bake. I probably should do blush. Alright, so this one's kind of eating. So that's the one I think I'm going to use. But I'm going to use a brush on this one. Just out of pure curiosity. Ooh, I'm glad I did that. Your girl would have been mad. Oh yeah, she's pink. She is pink. But she's pretty. Ooh. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose, but it'll mainly get drowned out when I bake my face. Probably gonna seal it with that color. So, powder time. I use kimchi powder, actually. I've been obsessed with it for a long ass time. It's one of those ones that went viral on TikTok and like completely sucked me in, so. Now here I am, still using it to this day. And I use a powder puff when setting my face, just for own personal preference. I used to actually set with a beauty blender. Don't be like me. We live and we learn. When I bake, I just go over every spot that I put concealer. I do not physically believe that I would have gotten through this year without wrestling. Now I'm about to sit here and talk to y'all because I look crazy. You know that's always the best time to sit and talk about stuff. This was an extremely, extremely difficult year for a lot of different reasons. Me and my almost 2-year relationship broke up. My dad passed away. I had a lot of shitty experiences at my job. Anxiety done hit me like a train. So now I have all that fun gloriousness to deal with. But all while that was happening, I still found myself finding joy within wrestling and within the wrestling community. Specifically the female and the black part of the wrestling community, might I add. Because I've made a lot of new friends. I've seen a lot of new people flourish within the wrestling community and just have seen how something that we all mutually love just it's like you're literally my Pookie. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you literally like wrestling? Hey Pookie. Cause now we go together. Cause that's just quite literally the effect that wrestling has on me, at least. At least I'll say for me. I just felt like I needed to have that moment with y'all. Because like I said, when I am on Twitter and I'm having a good old glorious and fun time, and I'm just like, wow, this is actually fun. Like, I'm having a good time on Twitter, which never thought in my life I would ever say that. But, because it gets real wicked on Twitter, but I have a glorious time on there with the friends that I have now and the people that I've met within the wrestling community. While we're talking about wrestling too, guess who gets to meet Jay and Jimmy Uso in February? It's just me. I get to meet my Pookies, babe. I'm so excited. I literally, like, if you would have asked me 2 years ago, hey, do you think you're gonna meet the Usos? No. Me? Meet the Usos? Never. Now look, I'm about to meet the Usos. And I get a picture with them. I might fall on the floor. Like, my knees might give out. But is that really my fault? Because what do you mean Jay is going to probably call me honey, baby, or sweetheart? Who? What? Yeah. Y'all, I'm not ready. I'm physically not ready. But I'm also I'm excited. Like, I'm not ready, but I'm so excited. Like, the joy, oh. Like, I could just have hearts busting out of my chest. Okay, so I'm gonna let this bake a little bit more, and then we'll be back. We're gonna act like it hasn't been T-minus 50 minutes since the last time y'all saw me. My camera died, so now we're back. I'm gonna go in with my beautiful big fluffy brush, and I'm going to wipe off my bake. it probably is really set in my face by now. So, at least we know my makeup ain't moving. But sometimes if you over bake, you get a nice, lovely white cast. But I did not. Ha ha. I love it here. No white cast.
Babe, I feared there was a white cast all on the side of your face, but that's beside the point. We're going to completely ignore that and continue tuning into the video. Yay!
Very lightly. Some powder over it because I hate not doing that. So, and then I do my nose contour at the end, by the way. Just thought I'd share that. Gonna go back in with my Juvia's Place blush and my dark blush and do a little bit because I already have the color I need. I just need it to not be shiny. Ooh, I think my base is about done. So now I technically can nose contour. Fluffy brush. MAC powdered contour. I should have told y'all what that was before. This is MAC. You can go ahead and take that. So, and I'll take that and I'll drag that. I go really dark on the tip of my nose just to round out the tip of my nose because I like the way it looks. It looks so cute. Go back in with a little bit of my powder and baked around my nose. So now we're gonna wipe it off. I put a little bit more under my eyes. I did diffuse out my eyeshadow a little bit more, blend out the edges a little bit because it wasn't looking how I wanted it to look. So now we're gonna go in with the Anastasia mascara. I wear fake lashes, so this is just, I don't really have a method to the madness. I just put a little bit on so my lashes have something to stick to, and then I will set my face, highlight, and then we're done, babes. I had so much fun. It's been a long video, but I'm gonna edit it so it's not too long for y'all, okay? I'm back. Like I never left. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of black on my waterline. Cause like I said, your girl's trying to eat the fuck down all the way. I'm gonna have to be down here for this cause these can get wicked. This is from Amazon though. It's the Eve Packed Eyeliner and Eyeshadow Pencil. BRB. Woo. Still trying to cry. Don't cry. Should have just left it alone. Because now my eyes are crying. Alright. So, I got a lot of different lashes to pick from. I'm thinking these are the ones. Yeah, those are cutie. So let me hurry up and get this done. I'm gonna put my lashes on off camera and then I'll come back when I'm done. Right. I'm back. Lashes are on, okay? So all that's remaining now is I'm gonna do my bottom lashes, and then I'm gonna set my face, and I'm gonna take my hair down, and then we're gonna bring this beautiful fun video to an end. I hope you guys did enjoy though. I had so much fun. Minus the whole camera dying thing. That wasn't really fun and fresh. Okay, so I used 2 different setting sprays. Let me go grab them first because I probably need those. So I use the Morphe Jumbo Continuous Prep and Set Mist. And then the Holy Grail, the Patrick Star One Size setting spray. If you don't have this, you need it expeditiously. I'm gonna go in with this. Everybody hold their breath. This one, thankfully, smells perfectly fine. This fucking nukes you, like literally. It's great. but it literally will take you out for the count if you inhale it. Like, it burns. I don't know if that's safe, but I still use it. I don't give a damn. My health is the least of my concerns right now. I also have to do my lips because I seem to always, like you would think, being that I'm such a lip girly, that I would totally be up with the times, but I'm not. I always forget. I use the Juvia's lip liners because I promise you, these are the best black girl lip liners ever, especially espresso. I love this one. So I've set with this. So now I'm gonna go in and do a little bit of highlight on my low nose. I'm gonna use this palette because I fear I forgot my actual highlight palette with the rest of my makeup. Okay, going on the tip of the nose. Go up the bridge of my nose. I usually could do a teeny tiny bit up here. I also did go thinner on my brows. How do we feel? Thoughts, opinions. Always appreciate those. Do a little bit on the cheeky cheek. Some more on the cheeky cheek here. Ooh. Literally hold your breath, shut your eyes, don't inhale for 30 seconds. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We did it, Joe. Insert a picture of Haley. Sorry. I mean it, babe. I love you. I really want to do a red lip, but I'm not a colored lip girl. Like, I'm just not. But I just got this and I kind of need it. I'm scared, but I'm doing it anyway. Fuck it, we ball. Okay. Okay. I think the dark lip liner saved that. So I am gonna throw my extra. Ooh, that's minty. Oh, it's a fucking plumper. Ah! Alright guys, this is the final look. I'm obsessed. This kind of eats down, if I do say so myself. I will say all the products I used today they will be used again. Even the red lip. Whoa! Don't hurt them now, don't hurt them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know how you felt about this video. Let me know how you felt about the pace of this video. Let me know how you felt. If you enjoyed it, give me a like, subscribe, talk to me in the comments, babe. I want to hear you. Speak to me. And let me know what y'all would like to see on this channel, what you don't want to see. Follow me on Twitter at Lonnie Cakes with 2 K's and cakes. Same thing on Instagram and TikTok. And I'ma fuck with you, twin. I'm just kidding. I love you, Pookies. Merry Christmas again, even though this will be uploaded probably after Christmas. Bye.
If y'all made it through the duration of this 43-minute video, you are a real one. Thank you so much for tuning in to the first of many videos coming at the end of this year and next year in 2025. I love y'all real bad. Thank you, twin. Toodaloo.